In Luzerne County, Pennsylvania, the job of overseeing elections is getting tougher as critics are getting nastier.
People want someone to be executed.
Supervisor Emily Cook's short tenure has been a rocky one.
I was the subject of a comment that said I should be drawn and quartered.
Just ask her boss, County Manager Ramilda Crocomo.
We should be thanking people like Emily. Don't threaten them, thank them.
Cook is the 5th director of elections in 5 years here.
You're seeing a mass exodus of institutional knowledge,
contributing to the county's problems in the 2022 midterms when 16 precincts ran out of ballot paper.
We had a brand new leadership team that had never run an election independently before.
And mistakes were made.
And mistakes are made.
The DA there blamed mistakes on lack of training and experience.
Mistakes happen in elections all the time, and they don't rock our democracy.
With the nonpartisan OSET Institute, Edward Perez researches voting technology and how elections are administered.
What does rock our democracy is when simple mistakes happen, and when you have bad faith actors that are putting them under a magnifying glass and saying this is the end of our democracy.
Luzerne County and Pennsylvania aren't the only places dealing with the high turnover of elections officials. CBS News analyzed data from around the country, and we found that compared to the last presidential election, 36%, more than a third of all elections officials, are new.
It's always a little bit of concern when there are new people.
Republican Cameron Quinn supervised elections in Virginia and thinks change and new blood can be a good thing.
You can have election officials who have been there too long and aren't really up to doing the job. The next person brings in strengths that were not the strengths of that person.
Whoever's in the job must bring transparency, says Texas Democrat Dana de Beauvoir, who ran elections for 36 years.
We definitely want to make sure that we've got as open a door as possible, transparently. Let the sunshine in. Let voters see what's going on.
In Wilkes-Barre, that's exactly what Emily Cook and the county manager are doing.
I think what we have to do, especially for this election, is come out and say what we're doing and explain why we're doing it. And it makes everyone know that our elections are secure.
We created these task calendars that outline who is responsible for doing what and when they're supposed to do it. We include that in a weekly press release so that not only do we know in our office what needs to be done, but the public knows.
Despite the pressures and threats, Cook says she's dedicated to the job.
I absolutely love it. My great-grandmother was a poll worker way back when. I come from that mindset of serving my fellow citizens, and this is the way that I know how to do it.
Entrusted with the American process, striving for a fair and accurate election. Stephen Stock, CBS News, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.